Hello. Today we're playing Alan Wake. I'm sick. And listen, I tried. I waited. I postponed this for hours and hours. But we're not waiting any longer. We gotta find Sarah. We have to find Alice. Beat this game. That's my goal. And if I'm a mouth breather the whole time, well, just deal with it. I'm gonna try my best to breathe through my nose, but yeah, it's a struggle right now, so be grateful. Alright, let's play this.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Randolph?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
Me, bitch.
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al,
My
I
gosh,
found
Barry.
all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Is that it? Anything else? Wait. He didn't mention anything about Thomas Zane's wife. And I'm pretty sure that old lady in the black is Thomas Zane's
Listen,
wife.
I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
It's not going anywhere, dude. I need to find a coffee. I need to find a thermos. I need my thermies, man, please.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
Can I shoot this guy? Ominous gong in the middle of a trailer park. Why does everybody just have gas cans on their front porch of a trailer park?
NANI?!
I see it. Get away from me. Everybody shut up. That's a boat? And then there was a plane. There was a plane that we found in the woods in the last video.
Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Yep, there it is.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al,
The Scratching
I'm just getting
Hag?
to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Okay,
I
who's
asked
Cynthia
around,
Weaver?
and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
Oh.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
See, I was wondering why she had such a fixation about the lights working as well, so she's in on it. All right, Randolph, where are we going?
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer.
Rose Marigold?
Mind me asking what you
Flower,
want?
flower.
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
That, Barry, that's like the most suspicious thing that you could say. We're just here to talk to her, pal. Nothing suspicious. We're just here to talk. Rose, we're just here to talk. Why is there a checkpoint at the back door? Okay. I'm ready, Barry. I see it. I see it in there. Hold on, buddy. I'm coming. Scary.
Welcome oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
But I don't wanna. Is it drugged coffee?
Hey, this is really good.
Probably drugged.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Drugged coffee. What'd I tell you?
What? What?
Well, that's a little rude. Spilling coffee on the carpet.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife.
What?
You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
What?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
What? Okay, I have no idea. No idea what's going on now. I'm guessing that's the guy that actually does the face model for Alan. She's got a giant vase of the same flowers that she grows in her yard.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Yeah, but she's right there.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there.
First refill
Would
is
you
free.
like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day.
Isn't it typically
Come
like
back soon.
as much as you want coffee? So I'll get Barry later. Just leave him at the possessed lady's house. And of course now it's nighttime again.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Yay, all my security blankets are gone. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass
Way
sidekick,
past her normal
looked like
bedtime.
trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Way past her normal bedtime. That's so creepy. I don't have a gun or a flashlight, so I guess I'm just moving. All right. Randolph?
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
What
This
the
is Agent
hell?
Nightingale, FBI! Get him
Kevin
up,
James?
Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What the? What is going on?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind.
What?
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Led by the volatile FBI agent Nightingale. Yeah, no kidding. Listen, man, she lied about her age. Where am I supposed to go? This way? Alan, you have got to do some cardio. I still don't have a gun or a flashlight. Why'd it cut out like that? Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Oh, damn.
I mean, that's kind of good for me, right? In terms of... Jeez! Manuscript page over there? Just make sure I'm not missing a thermos or anything. But I don't have a flashlight. Am I about to get a flashlight and a gun? Okay. So they are also freaked out at him shooting at people like crazy. I am so very lost on this story. Oh. That sounds big. If it's a bear, I'll poop. I'll poop.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Hey. What did I tell you, Sass? I'm working. I believe. There's a lot of places to run. I don't have a flashlight. What the hell? Okay. There's a gate. But there's somewhere to go up there, and I bet there's goodies up there. Holy crap. Yeah, let me see, please. Look, toggle zoom. What am I supposed to look at? Just ball of fire? What am I looking at? I see a thermos. By the searchlight. Thermos by the searchlight. Let's not forget. Normally, I feel like this would be a spot where there's a bunch of exposition. Like, oh, a giant titan blew up a thing over there. Alright, hold on. I see another viewfinder, but let me pick up this coffee thermos first.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Got it. Gas station. Is that all I was looking for? There's also a big light source over there. Alright. What was that sound? The scratching hag. Those are the shrieking mules. I don't know what I'm saying.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Maine? Was his name Pat Maine? Because Pat's the radio guy. Get it right.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Thermos? Okay, there it is. Gimme, gimme. That's safe. That's OSHA approved. Just wheel that around with me. Oh, never mind. What do you mean? 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 Where? I'm hitting E. Where? Why'd you do the slow-mo? And do I really not get a gun? Okay. I'm gonna turn this volume down just a smidge. I'm not scared.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Are they though? I have to press the middle mouse button. I'm gonna mess that up so bad. Did he just say you have the right to remain silent?
Nice.
Okay. How many can I carry? These are grenades. I want to know what kind of trailer park y'all are living in that you don't hear gunshots all the time. Okay, where? Whoa, that's a lot of you! What the hell? Hiya! That was a lot more delayed than I expected. Is there another one? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Badass over here. I ain't scared of nobody. Oh, I did miss one.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom.
What?
The rock stars had stirred
Tom
it
the
from
poet?
deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes. Okay, hold on. So is this darkness, right? I feel really stupid for suggesting this, but is the darkness like a demon, for lack of a better word right now? Let's just call it a demon. Is it like a demon or a deity that grants like greatness, right? Because it says it dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet, Tom the poet, I'm assuming Thomas Zane, when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars, weren't they called the Andersons, that were musicians? So the rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. So like, the presence of the rock stars trying to achieve greatness sort of stirred it from its slumber, but then when it sensed Alan Wake, it actually woke up. Like true greatness was there, you know, true potential. That's my best guess. And I have a feeling that the whole thing with Barbara Jagger drowning, did Barbara Jagger actually die? And the only way Thomas Zane could bring her back was to write her to life, basically. But in doing so, she came back to life being possessed by this darkness or whatever. I don't know, my best guess. Rose touched by the dark presence, but did she consent? Consent is important, kids. So many
Touched by the
pages.
dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady
Crayons.
had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Ooh, that is creepy. Reminds me of that movie, Smile. I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't remember if I just stopped watching it or if I got creeped out, but their smiles were really creepy, and that's what Roses reminded me of. Sass watched the whole thing, and he said it was really creepy at the end. I saw a picture of the, I don't want to spoil it, but I did see some pictures of the ending of what happened, and man, that was creepy. I don't do scary very well. Sass, on the other hand, not scared of anything. Literally nothing. Except that demon baby from Resident Evil 7? 8? 8. The demon baby from Resi 8. That was really creepy. I don't need to see. It's alright. You don't need to see to be able to write, Alan. I'm assuming I get a gun soon because flares aren't lethal. Alright, where am I going? Police lights. Shoot. Shift. Haha. Talkie mushrooms. Guys, I can breathe through one nostril. Ugh, momentous occasion. I feel like I'm missing so much stuff. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's the radio station. It looks just like the gas station did, I feel like. Everybody clap your hands. Okay. Cha-Cha Slide just really works in this game for some reason.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Lorna.
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
Lorna.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I'm
Lorna.
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Lorna.
Try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Get her, Pat. Learn some manners, Lorna. Jeez. Damn good cup of coffee. Discover 25 coffee thermoses. That's right, baby. Caffeine addict right here. Am I gonna have to kill Pat? Oh, I'm gonna have to talk a lot because there's copyrighted music, probably, and I don't want to have to edit out this part of the video, so I'm just gonna keep talking, and hopefully they cut the music off in a second. Yes, thank you. Way to broadcast where I am, Pat, literally.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
What's up, Pat
Oh,
Sajak?
I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Exactly.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa.
Dan Brown.
Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian
Did he just yell
here.
Judas Priest? Breaking the law, breaking the law. Judas Priest! Guns and Roses! I'm gonna use that from now on. Really? What is his deal?
Fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop.
Fair
It was
enough.
probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Okay.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What is this guy's actual deal? At that point, you really think the sheriff would have arrested him or something. Like, damn. I only have 2 flashbangs left. I see something flickering over there. I see a lot of somethings. Gun? Maybe? Please let me turn this on. It's not gonna let me turn this on. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, these flashbangs are kind of nice. There's light here! Go away! Okay. I got revolver ammo, and I got a revolver, but also... What about that, Can I switch to a... Yes. I'm gonna switch to flares, because I have a gun now, and I don't want to use up all my grenades. I know y'all are around here. Adonde. Woo! I was literally looking for you, and I still got scared. Right in the nuts. How do I reload? Oh, yeah. That's something important to remember. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Something green. How many? Okay. I'm expecting another one.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Sure. The darkness, control. Obviously, we're on episode 3, dude. My brand. My brand. Yo! I see you, dude! What the... Whoa, the shadow scared me so bad, dude. Oh my gosh. The shadows keep scaring me. That guy's big. Whoa, 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 whoa! Chill, chill. Yeah, no kidding. Ah, okay. Relax, relax. I forgot about that. Fudge sickle. Fudge sickle. Fudge sickle. Thank you. I forgot I could reload faster. Oh, there's so many lights! Listen, I like doing things the really hard way, apparently. Listen, I'm obligated. See a manuscript page over there. You know, we're a little overdue for a thermos. That kind of looks like the way I should be going, so I'm gonna go the way that I'm probably gonna get attacked. Okay, can't go through there, so I was correct. Probably gonna get attacked on the way back. Okay, let's read.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life.
Yay.
Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Yay. Update. No longer breathe through that nostril. Am I supposed to climb on top of the building? I'm just saying that would have been a great spot for a thermos. Well, so is this. Did we get another one? Sarah distrust Nightingale?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Interesting. But he's like really just trying to kill him. Is he really a federal agent? Hello?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful and cooperate.
The connection had been
The hell?
terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She called me. Oh my god. That's messed up, dude. That's messed up. Where? Dude. Do not run up on me like that. That was scary. I don't do that. I don't do that. No, sir. Ooh.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Did I miss a manuscript page?
The pod
This?
wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Yay! Love that for me. Ooh. Is it that one?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it
hell?
was taking
Oh.
over everything in its path.
Oh, gee. How?
What the hell?
Bro. How? Dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that everything? Is that everything? Where? What? Dude. Before you do it, just... Yeah.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Damn, dude. Like, chill out a little bit. Unless that's about the park ranger. Well, not pre-possession. Post-possession park ranger. You killed the dog.
Fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Nice, heavy-duty flashlight. Can I have both? Oh, I guess not. Okie dokie. Probably a waste. I should probably be waiting, but just in case they're the things that fly at me, I'm gonna blow them up. Dermy, I see you, buddy. I'm coming. I'll save you. Nice, thank you. I will definitely need this. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But not for me.
I can't see you. Jeez, dude, chill out! Fudge sickle. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead as hell. Dead as hell. Dead as hell. Dead as hell. Oh! Jeez! I see you, son of a... TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Horror.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Interesting. There it is. There's so many goodie boxes around here. Jeez, oh Pete. I see you. This is gonna be hard. Ah! Okay. Dude, seriously, like, work. Do something. Woo, cinematic moment. Can we just please die? Die, die, die. Die, 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 die. This is overwhelming.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Into episode 3.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Stress. Ah, bro.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice.
Today.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Fitting of you to say a drowning man. Watch something happen for it to be nighttime again. Okay, but that feels like so much stuff I'm missing. Like there's so much over here. Plus it looks like a coal mine. Jeez. Mott on the ferry. Is that the guy's name? Mott?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Weird. His boss? Maybe the FBI agent? What is going on? Didn't mean to do that. Damn, we flying. What? Excuse me. Sorry.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet.
Too quiet. I knew it. I sensed you. My friend.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Preach. And episode 3?
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on.
Dude, you're wearing like a coat and a sweater.
In my mind, ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back, or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
Now it's nighttime. I thought you were supposed to meet him at noon.
The bastard never showed up.
Oh.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me.
Watch what you say to me.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Hello, hello. All right. I don't know where the end of the episode is, but I'm going to stop this one there. Just dragging on pretty long, this episode. But also I need a break. So we're going to pick the next one up right where we left off here. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It always helps out a lot. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.